What if drinking water first thing in the morning could actually harm your health? Water itself isn't the problem, but when combined with certain habits, it can trigger everything from nausea to long-term stress on your organs. While most people praise the benefits of morning hydration, hardly anyone talks about the potential dangers of doing it carelessly, especially for older adults whose systems are more sensitive and reactive. Your kidneys, digestion, and heart all rely on timing, balance, and context. When you wake up, your body is in a fragile state. Hormones are shifting, blood pressure is adjusting, and electrolyte levels are low. If you flood your system the wrong way, or with the wrong type of water, you might not feel the effects right away. But that doesn't mean they aren't happening. Some people feel sluggish. Others experience heart palpitations or cold sweats. Some simply feel off without knowing why. The connection is easy to miss, but once you understand how it works, it all makes sense. In this video, we'll break down 5 common mistakes that turn morning hydration from helpful to harmful. Each one is a quiet danger many overlook, and the last one might completely change how you approach your morning routine. If you care about keeping your digestion calm, your heart steady, and your mind clear, pay close attention. This could be one of the most surprising and vital lessons you learn all week. Now, let's begin. Mistake number 1. Ice-cold water on an empty stomach. It might feel refreshing or even wake you up, but pouring ice-cold water into your body first thing in the morning is a shock your system doesn't need. Overnight, your organs settle into a gentle, slow rhythm. Your blood vessels are slightly constricted and your digestive tract is dormant. Suddenly, sending freezing water through this quiet, resting system is like slamming on the brakes when your car's engine is still warming up. The cold water disrupts digestion, tightens stomach muscles, and narrows blood vessels just as they're trying to open up and ease your body into the day. The problem isn't the water, it's the temperature. For younger people, this might not seem like a big deal, but for older adults with slower metabolisms, it forces the body to expend extra energy just to regulate core temperature. This can create unnecessary stress on the cardiovascular system. You might feel a sudden headache, a flash of dizziness, or a chill in your chest that lingers. These aren't signs of refreshment. They're signals that your body is struggling to adapt. Real-life example. Eleanor, a 76-year-old woman, started every morning by gulping a tall glass of ice water straight from the fridge. She loved how it cleared her throat and made her feel alert. But she also began noticing stomach cramps, cold fingers, and sluggish digestion. After her doctor suggested switching to room temperature water, her symptoms disappeared within weeks. Her mornings became calmer, and her digestion improved. What felt energizing at 25 might be straining your body at 75. If you've been shocking your system with cold water first thing, try switching to lukewarm or room temperature water instead. Your organs will thank you. Mistake number 2. Drinking too fast or in large gulps. There's something satisfying about chugging a big glass of water when you're thirsty. But doing this right after waking up can throw your entire system off balance. When your body is transitioning from sleep to wakefulness, every system is more sensitive. Your stomach lining is unprepared, your heart rate is adjusting, and your blood pressure is recalibrating. Drinking a full glass of water in one go, even if it's room temperature, can cause bloating, dizziness, or even nausea. When you drink too quickly, your body doesn't have time to process the sudden intake. Your kidneys jump into overdrive, your electrolyte balance shifts abruptly, and your stomach expands rapidly, which can trigger discomfort, gas, or acid reflux. For seniors, this is especially important because fluid regulation becomes more delicate with age. What seems like efficiency, getting hydration over with quickly, can actually set off a chain reaction that leaves you feeling worse. Real-life example. Walter, a 72-year-old former coach, treated hydration like discipline. Every morning, he'd wake up, stretch, and finish an entire bottle of water before his feet hit the floor. Over time, he noticed strange dizziness on some mornings. His doctor realized the problem. he was flooding his system before it had time to stabilize. By simply sipping his water slowly over 15 to 20 minutes instead of chugging, his dizziness disappeared. Hydration isn't just about quantity, it's about rhythm. Instead of rushing, sit up, breathe, and sip gently. Let your body absorb the water efficiently. A few extra minutes can prevent hours of discomfort. Mistake number 3, drinking from plastic bottles left overnight. Sometimes the danger isn't the water, it's the container. Many people keep a plastic water bottle by their bedside for convenience, not realizing that if it sits too long, especially in warm rooms or sunlight, chemicals can leach into the water. One major concern is BPA, a compound found in many plastics. Even BPA-free bottles aren't always safe, as substitute chemicals can behave similarly. These chemicals are endocrine disruptors, meaning they interfere with hormone function. For seniors already managing blood sugar, thyroid issues, or blood pressure, even small exposures can add stress to the body. Symptoms don't appear immediately, but over weeks or months, you might notice fatigue, mood swings, or digestive changes without realizing your bedside bottle could be contributing. Real-life example: Stanley, 78, always kept a reused plastic bottle by his bed, refilling it from the tap for weeks. It often sat near a warm lamp. Over time, he developed unexplained headaches and bloating. After switching to glass and stainless steel, his symptoms eased and his energy stabilized. If you've been reusing plastic bottles or leaving them overnight, consider switching to glass or stainless steel. Small changes can make a big difference in long-term health. Mistake number 4, drinking water on an extremely empty stomach. After medications, mornings are a delicate time for your body, especially if you take medications. Blood pressure pills, thyroid tablets, or pain relievers all interact differently with food and water. Drinking plain water on a very empty stomach right after certain medications can lead to nausea, stomach discomfort, or even reduced medication effectiveness. Some pills need food to absorb properly. Others require an empty stomach but shouldn't be followed by large amounts of water. Flooding your stomach can dilute digestive enzymes or alter acidity levels, interfering with absorption. Real-life example: Margaret, 80, began experiencing morning nausea without an obvious cause. Her doctor discovered she was taking her thyroid medication with a big glass of water on an empty stomach, then eating breakfast too soon. By switching to a small sip of water with her pill and waiting 45 minutes before eating, her nausea vanished, and her next blood test showed better medication effectiveness. If your meds seem less effective or you feel queasy in the mornings, review how you're taking them. A small adjustment in timing or water intake can make a big difference. Mistake number 5, skipping breakfast and replacing it with water. Some people believe skipping breakfast and only drinking water is healthy. But for seniors, this can drain energy, lower blood sugar, and leave you feeling foggy or irritable. When you wake up, your body is in a fasting state. Your brain and muscles need fuel, and water alone doesn't provide the carbohydrates or protein they require. If you follow water with coffee, the stimulation without nourishment can make you jittery or anxious by mid-morning. Real-life example: Alice, 69, stopped eating breakfast and only drank water until noon. At first, she lost weight, but then fatigue, mood dips, and forgetfulness set in. Her doctor found no medical issues, just a lack of morning nutrition. Adding a small protein-rich breakfast, like eggs or oatmeal, restored her energy and focus. Water is essential, but it can't replace food. Pair hydration with a balanced breakfast to start your day strong. Final thoughts: morning routines set the tone for your day. But water is only helpful when used wisely. As we age, our bodies respond differently. Small adjustments, like sipping slowly, choosing room temperature water, or pairing hydration with food, can make a big difference. Your body has carried you through decades. Treat it with respect, and it will reward you with better energy, digestion, and clarity. If you found this helpful, comment below. Share one change you'll make to your morning routine. don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights. Thanks for watching.